Hey folks, this is Vince the Evil DM. I'm back with another just a random episode here. Actually, I shouldn't say back with another episode, just random episode here because I'm trying out a new microphone setup here on the rig here. New microphone, if tap, you can hear it there. But anyway, I want to talk about my top 4 go-to RPGs out there. Excuse me. And the RPGs that whenever I want to go play a game, these are the ones that I would usually have with me or run to want to play with people. No real particular order here. It just really depends on what people want to play, how much crunch they want, and what type of sci-fi versus fantasy. So here are my top 4. I didn't have really 5, but I guess I could probably make 5 if I really wanted to. But I'm looking at 4 here. So I'm looking at Rifts. Rifts Ultimate Edition. I was originally a Rifts OG fan, original gangster fan, and I liked it. I do like the original rules of Palladium Universe and how that's all set up. And but I learned with Rifts, you kind of, well, it's all over the place and needs to be updated. And the Ultimate Edition is a lot easier to search things, find things, and play things. So I kind of went with the Ultimate Edition over the original. But though I usually hand out the original books, and I'll use this myself, there's not much of a difference when it comes to Ultimate versus original. So it's just some slight differences between numbers and the way things are set up. Easy to use either or book. You don't have to worry about it. But if I want something gonzo, scientific world, computers, guns, and stuff like that, with crazy things happening, I'm going to go with Rifts. For my next thing that I usually go for is going to be Shadowrun. Now this is a first edition Shadowrun book, as you can see. I had it printed off of drive-through because I wanted an extra copy. My original copy was falling apart. It actually looks pretty good for a drive-through book. Other than the color pages that were in the original book, that's what it's really missing. But it's a good solid read copy, play copy, things like that. But Shadowrun is another world if I want that whole cyberpunk and mysterious world of the dark future, what can happen type thing. I'll run Shadowrun. I was more of a second edition fan than anything else. Dabbled in a little bit of 3E and also went back to 1E because I found 1E to be a little bit more my play style. It really depends. I mean, I don't want to argue over editions or have edition wars here or anything, but first edition is probably where I like to be. It's a thinner book. I like the supplements for it. It's easier to play, and I enjoy it. So we all play what we want. Now, for fantasy, it's kind of a hard toss-up for me. I was probably all my life Advanced Dungeons and Dragons First Edition and maybe a BX box set or something. But generally my baby was Advanced Dungeons and Dragons First Edition, the original, not the orange spine, the original, and I did a podcast for Roll for Initiative for 10 years for this. I really loved it, but I was burnt out on this. I just got burnt out on this. And there was another game that was fantasy and was very similar to Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, in fact, modeled right after it. And probably, I'm playing it right now, it's probably more enjoyable